Hey guys, welcome back to the Dinosaur Enthusiast, and today we're going to be doing a really cool video. I've been thinking about it for a while now, and especially after Dominion and Camp Cretaceous is over now, we can kind of discuss this, because there's not going to be anything new for a little bit. So in today's video, we're going to be going over who I think the apex predator of the franchise is, and I guess we'll be going over weakest to strongest in the franchise. And the dinosaurs we're going to be doing today, or going over today, is the Scorpios Rex, the Indoraptor, the Indominus Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the Giganotosaurus. Anything else, I wouldn't consider to be the apex predator of the franchise. Okay, I forgot to mention the Spinosaurus. Yeah, we're also doing the Spinosaurus as well. If you disagree with me, I would love to see your power tier list on these dinosaurs that we're going to be covering today, because I think I'm going to have, I don't think it's going to be too controversial. Maybe near the end it's going to be a little controversial, but we'll see. Alright, so at last place, I'm going to put the Scorpios Rex, because yeah, it was a hybrid dinosaur, and it did kill a Ceratosaurus in Season 3, and it can produce asexually, so it could just pop out another one, and now it's going over killing a bunch of other dinosaurs. And it's powerful, like, I'm pretty sure it's pretty big too if it can kill a Ceratosaurus, but problem is, it's really dumb. Like, I don't remember who it was chasing, but I think it was chasing Darius, and it got into a fight with a Jeep that no one was in, because it tripped on that Jeep and then started fighting it. And it also tried to kill its baby. The baby and the mother, or father, who knows? No, mother. It has to be mother. And they started killing each other because they're stupid. They're stupid. Their intelligence is low, but they are powerful. Don't get me wrong. They are super powerful, but I'm gonna put them in last place. Okay, so next up, I'm going to put the Indoraptor. And I know some people will probably put the Indoraptor a little bit higher, but I'm putting the Indoraptor here because of its size. Now, I know it is bulletproof, and it is insanely smart. I'm pretty sure it's more bloodthirsty than I was about to say more bloodthirsty than the Indominus Rex, but, I mean, it has a vendetta over Maisie. That thing went around, like, it could have escaped. It could have, when it was on the roof, it could have been like, oh, wait, I'm outside, and then left like a normal dinosaur would, a normal animal. But like I said, all the other dinosaurs like next up on this list, they are a lot bigger than it. And let's say the Indoraptor went after the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Rexy, right? Okay, let's say it jumped on Rexy. Let's say the Indoraptor jumped on Rexy. Rexy would have pulled that Jurassic Park 1, let me look to the side and bite it, and then throw it away. And then that would have probably killed the Indoraptor, because the Tyrannosaurus Rex bite force is insane. Like it would flatten the poor guy. If the Indoraptor was bigger, like let's say if it was like a Stegosaurus size, I don't know, it probably would be able to take down a T-Rex or higher. But yeah, I'm gonna put the Indoraptor second weakest. And then next up, I'm gonna put the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now I know a lot of people probably saw that coming, and some people probably thought I was gonna put the Tyrannosaurus Rex lower. I think its size, like I said, with the Indoraptor part, I think Rexy would be able to handle herself, or not just Rexy, but a Tyrannosaurus would be able to handle a Scorpios Rex and Indoraptor. Their hunting's amazing, but in the Jurassic franchise, the Tyrannosaurus Rex gets absolutely folded in every single fight it's been in so far. First in Jurassic Park 3 with the Spinosaurus, my man died in like 30 seconds. And then in Jurassic World, Rexy tried to square up with the Indominus Rex and then got folded like a lawn chair. But then Blue saved her, and then, granted, Rexy did put up an amazing fight afterwards, but in a 1v1, the Indominus slapped her up. So, and then in the prologue, the Giga absolutely kind of pulled a Jurassic Park 3 and killed her in less than 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure it was less than 30 seconds. That fight was very short. And even though the Tyrannosaurus is the mascot of the franchise, it is definitely the weakest big dinosaur. Even though the Tyrannosaurus Rex is the mascot of the Jurassic franchise, like, it gets folded in every other fight it has with a dinosaur the same size of it. So, granted, Rexy did kill the Giganotosaurus in Dominion. Sorry for the spoilers. But it pushed the Giga into the Theory, and we saw what happened before the Theory arrived. The Giga absolutely folded Rexy. Unfortunately, because I love Rexy, it's just she gets folded in every fight she's in, unfortunately. I was hoping, like, maybe Rexy could have just won a 1v1 with the Giga, but it is what it is. The fight was still awesome. Yeah, so that's why I put Rexy at, like, the third to last, or midway. Okay, next I'm definitely going to put the Giganotosaurus, because he seemed more like a passive-aggressive guy. I mean, does that make sense? No, because like in Jurassic, in the prologue, my man was just chilling on the ground, letting the Moros Intrepidus eat the gunk out of his teeth, like a crocodile, which was awesome. And then Rexy's like original came over, and was like, we're squaring up now. And then they fought, and the Giga killed her. And in Jurassic World Dominion, all the Giga wanted was a deer. The Giga just wanted Rexy's deer, even though that was wrong. Like, that was Rexy's deer. My man just wanted to eat. And then his fighting skill is really good. Like, the way he uses his head to headbutt and discombobulate. So far, only we've seen it fight the T-Rex. But it's not hyper aggressive like the next two dinosaurs. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it here. I'm just gonna leave it here. It's definitely stronger than the T-Rex, but the other two dinosaurs are. Oh, so after the Giganotosaurus, I'm gonna put, this is gonna be very controversial, by the way, because there's some people that think this dinosaur is stronger than the other dinosaur, which is absolutely ridiculous. But like I was saying, after the Giganotosaurus is the Spinosaurus. Now, the Spinosaurus was insane in Jurassic Park 3 and Camp Cretaceous. The Spinosaurus was hyper aggressive. Like, Nash's plane crashed into the Spinosaurus, and then this man made it his undying quest to go after Mr. Kirby and Alan Grant, going across the entire island, taking names. He killed Nash and Cooper and just didn't stop on his journey. And it was like, usually dinosaur, I mean, if that was like the Giga would have been mad. Maybe even the Giga would have killed Nash and Cooper, but he wouldn't have followed them across the entire island. But the Spinosaurus, this man had a mission. He did not stop. And for fighting style, like, this man folded the Tyrannosaurus Rex, like, almost instantly. That fight was so short. Went for the neck, immediately snapped it, and then it was done. Spinosaurus also can swim. So if, like, any other dinosaurs, you know, trying to square up in the water, the Spinosaurus is easily killing them. And yeah, the only weakness I can think of is his back, like his spine, to where if any dinosaur went for that and, like, just absolutely crumbled that, his spine's broken, like, ooh, and now he can't move. But let's be honest, the Spinosaurus isn't gonna let that happen. This guy is cracked. That's not it, by the way, because if you go into Camp Cretaceous Season 5, the Spinosaurus folded Big Edie. That man's, like, he's insane. He was mind controlled too, so he wasn't at his full potential. He wasn't fighting at his full strength, because, like, Kenji's dad was controlling him. Let's be honest, Kenji's dad was holding him back. And granted, the Spinosaurus did get defeated by Big Edie and Little Edie at the end, but that's because it's a 2-on-1. Like, that easily the Spinosaurus would have died in a 2-on-1, because at the end of the day, it's not Godzilla like some people think he is. And I love the Spinosaurus. It's just, I don't think he's the most powerful dinosaur in the franchise. But he's pretty high up, though. He's the second strongest. And I got, like, no weaknesses for him either. But, like, I would say the spine on his back, like, if a dinosaur did go for the spine and broke it, he's done. But I don't think the Spinosaurus is going to let that happen. Like, if anything, he's going to die any other way. Maybe even next snap, because that would be karma. But yeah, after the Spinosaurus, you already know it's the Indominus Rex. The Indominus Rex is a genetically modified hybrid and is bred. Well, was it bred? I would say it was bred for military use. The Indominus Rex could camouflage. It could change its thermal readings. Like, how? How does it do that? Its intelligence is insane. It knew where the chip was that they used to track it, so it took it out and used it as bait for another instance of its intelligence being insane. The way it killed the Ankylosaurus, it flipped it over. Like, it noticed it couldn't get its back, couldn't bite into it because it's armor, so it realized it couldn't eat it, couldn't damage it at all, so it kind of hurt its legs, got it all discombobulated, and flipped it over and snapped its neck. She's insanely smart. I know what you're thinking now. You're like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, I guess she's kind of smart. That's not it. That's not it, though. Because the Indominus Rex used the raptors, Owen Grady's trained raptors, against the InGen mercenary group and killed, like, what, 40? It looked like a lot of people. I would say around, like, 30, 40 people. And for durability, her durability is insane. Because she took an Ankylosaurus tail to the face and just, she didn't even look like she was even hurt that much. She just, like, oh, it's like a weak punch. Granted, it didn't get fully hit by this, but the InGen soldiers did shoot a missile at the Indominus Rex, hit it from the side. Now the splash damage would hurt it a little bit, but that's still pretty insane for a dinosaur to withstand the force of a explosion. With its fight with Blue and Rexy, it looked like it tanked those hits pretty well. And the Indominus was getting slammed through buildings, and Rexy was throwing her around. But when she got back up, she looked like she was ready to throw down, and she wasn't gonna stop. She didn't look tired. I mean, she had to, like, shake it off. She had to get herself together. Like, you could see, like, she takes a second, shakes, and is like, whoa, because she was ready to fight. Still, after all that damage sustained, she was still fighting. And obviously, we know what happens. The Mosasaurus goes and kills her, because Mosasaurus is OP. But the Indominus Rex is insane. like absolutely insane. We still don't have a dinosaur that could defeat it. I don't think we ever will have another dinosaur that could defeat the Indominus Rex. Yeah, I will say right now, I think the Indominus Rex is the apex of the franchise, and I don't think no other dinosaur can touch the Indominus Rex. It's insane. The Spinosaurus would put up a great fight, and I know like some people are like, oh, but it's aquatic too. What if it's in the water? I don't know. If it's in that river from Jurassic Park 3, I think the Indominus Rex is still winning that fight. But yeah, that's really my list. I'll go over one more time. Weakest to strongest, even though all of them are insanely strong animals, would be the Scorpios Rex, then the Indoraptor, then the Tyrannosaurus Rex, then the Giganotosaurus, Spinosaurus, then the Indominus Rex. Yeah, so I think that's really about it. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one.